Anatoly Karpov just walked into a fatal trap. By placing his rook on d8, Karpov hopes to contest the open d-file and pressure white's position. But this move creates a fatal geometric weakness that Polgar immediately exploits with a brilliant tactical combination. She sacrifices her rook on e7, liquidating black's key defensive knight and tearing open the king's shelter. Karpov is forced to recapture with his rook, but this pulls his defender away and allows Polgar's other rook to join the attack. She swings her remaining rook to g6 with check, slicing through the king's pawn shield. The rook controls the entire g-file, leaving the black king with nowhere to run. Karpov is forced to block the check with his bishop, trying to shield his king. But Polgar chops off the bishop anyway, removing the last line of defense. Now, why can't Karpov just capture this bishop back? Let's see the beautiful tactical justification. If the black rook recaptures on g7, Polgar has a completely forced, winning sequence. She trades rooks with check, forcing Karpov's king to capture. The king takes back, but now comes the devastating tactical blow. The white knight leaps to e6 with a devastating fork. The knight checks the king on g7, while simultaneously attacking that undefended rook on d8. This brilliant fork wins the rook back and leaves Polgar with a whole extra knight and an easy win. Karpov saw this trap and avoided taking the bishop, instead trying to create counterattacks. He checks Polgar's king on e2 with his rook. Polgar calmly steps her king to c3, completely safe from any further threats. Karpov desperately slides his rook back to d7 to defend his second rank. But Polgar delivers a powerful check with her bishop on d4. The bishop controls the diagonal, completely paralyzing black's defense. The black king is forced to retreat to f8. Polgar's bishop sweeps into c5 with another check, forcing the king even further back. The king scurries to e8, and in this completely paralyzed position, Karpov resigned.